What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Adriana Montanez. This is a conservative, patriot, motivational video. If you're feeling down, you've lost your job, you've quit your job, you were forced to quit your job because you wouldn't comply with what's going on in this world, this video is for you. You're not the only one that's out here struggling. Trust me, I feel it. But I had to make this video and I had to put this flag up next to me. This one actually is in the garage. This was actually from Uncle Dickie's. May he rest in peace. He passed away this past year. He served in Vietnam. So this is very, very special to me, this flag. It never touches the floor. And I gotta put something military on cause you know, I love America. I wasn't built for everybody. Wanna hear what I gotta say? You need a patriot, pick me up. This video's for you. Now, clearly we don't have to go through everything, obviously, what's going on, but if you feel lost, you feel confused, you feel like, dang, I just spent the last 25, 30 years of my life in this job and I had to quit, or I was forced to quit. I wouldn't comply with what they're pushing. I just want you to know that you're not done. We all got a calling, but most importantly, I feel like sometimes we just need that reminder that we have multiple talents. It's just sometimes that we get caught up with that one that maybe feeds us, maybe that one that just feels more natural to us, but sometimes we got to challenge ourselves. And this right now, 2022, is the year of discipline. It's the year of change. It's the year of actually aligning with people that actually align with us. And it sucks because I get people on the left that are going to be like, well, we're supposed to be coming together. They don't want us together, and they did a great job dividing it worse than what it's ever been. Especially with all the propaganda, the nonsense, the exposure. Like I said, we don't need to go all nitty gritty and detailed with it, but they did a good job and they know what they did. And you know what? Everybody bit the bait. Well, I don't say everybody, but a good portion of people bit the bait and they're still there doing it. I know it's rough. I know the inflation's rough. Trust me, I get it. Your girl goes to the swap meet to get essentials. I'm not going to go spend $250 at Target when I can go get most of my essentials at the swap meet for $68. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If it means I got to alternate certain things, so be it. I remember last year I made a video for parents. You know, I put out there like around June 2021. I put it on TikTok. I was like, hey, shout out to all the parents that did what they had to do to keep it normal and keep their child happy and not buying into the propaganda. I can't tell you how many hate pages and death threats I got for months because I put that video up there. I did one too during the election year because everybody said, well, if you vote for Trump, you a racist. If you vote for so-and-so, I said, you a pedophile. And that video went viral and I got hate for months. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's people that got hate that let it get to them and they silenced. I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to be like anybody else. And you don't either. You have so many multiple talents. And now is the time to dive into them. I know people that were nurses. I have a girlfriend in New York. She was a nurse, had to be let go. You know what? She got hired by another hospital. I won't say where, but they took her in. She didn't comply with the mandate. I'm going to tell you right now, and there's going to be a shift, and I feel like whatever's meant, and it might seem dark, and I know it feels like, well, I got these bills, I got these kids, I got a baby on the way, I got X, Y, and Z. I get it. Trust me, I'm there with you. But it's going to get dark, and it's going to get ugly, and it's got to get ugly before it gets good. And I'm here to give you that hope because I felt that a month ago. I had some struggles that were just thrown at me, and I felt so broken as a mother. But do you think I'm going to give in? Do you think I'm going to let my fear overpower my talent and what I'm capable of? No. And I'm here to tell you, and you're not either. There's people out here that have left these big jobs. They're working at the markets. They became truck drivers. They're doing what they have to do. And I just want you to know you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing. And right now, it's not even about this whole, let's be real. Let's just take it back too. Remember like in our teenage years, in our early 20s, you got to go to college. You got to get a degree. You got to do X, Y, and Z because that's what labels success. That's garbage. Do you know what success is right now? Survival, common sense, humility. That's all gone too. They want to trash what we got left. And I just want you to know that the fight's not over. And we got people out here that are fighting harder than ever, not even just to keep their jobs, but just to keep food on the table for their families. Whatever it is that you're being called to, do it, but don't tell nobody, okay? Because we all got to move differently right now. It's kind of like we got to have plan A, B, and C. You know I like to think that way. And I have some friends too. I don't want to say friends, but they're more acquaintances where they're just like, that's not going to happen or whatever. Look, I like to prepare for the worst so I could pretty much de-escalate for the rest. I could kind of just retreat from that. But I'm programmed differently. I think differently. And I don't think like some of these other moms that are just very like, we're back in school and all we have to do is this. And we didn't know. I think about survival. I think about, you don't hunt, you don't eat. I don't rely on what's coming in. What are also my outside sources? If you have the land, if you have the yard, work on your gardening, grow your food. Make sure you have your earthquake supplies. If you decided you're like, maybe there's something I want to learn more about the computer and there's an online course, take the course, do it online. I mean, there's so many things that we could do. We need to expand, we need to challenge, but most importantly, we need to self-discipline that. Okay. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. That I'm telling you, there's so many people right now that are doing career changes. I have a buddy who's doing nursing school, but he's like, I'm not doing what they want me to do. So he stopped. He lost X amount of thousands of dollars in his loans, but he's like, I'm not going to do it. And I just want you to know, if you feel like you're alone, even for me, sometimes it feels lonely with the whole homeschool, because I don't expect people that are familiar with me, that are like either my circle, it could be family, they don't have to have the same vision as me. So whatever your vision is, this is the time to explore it. Disconnect from the phone, turn off the social media. Instead of watching a movie in the evening, whatever the case is, explore your options. Do some reading at night, but don't tell people what you're doing. Don't tell people what you're doing. I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I let people think what they want. You think I'm just home shopping online, doing my homeschool couple hours? Think it. I don't care. Because my success will come out when it's meant to come out. And it makes sense. Like, I was actually sitting back recently and I was like, I went to school to be a teacher. I stopped being a teacher because I didn't even like what they wanted me to do at the time. I didn't agree with the teaching and the curriculum. So to see how it played out now, I'm just like, I know a teacher in the county I'm in. She quit, pulled her kids out. She's a 5th grade teacher. They moved to Costa Rica. She's like, I'm homeschooling. They live out in the forest. That's what they want to do. As I said, live your life in whatever aspect that is. And I know people too that were living in I'm in California, and if you know this too, it's rough out here, okay? But people are leaving California, going to Montana, they're going to Wyoming, they're going to Alabama, they're going to different states, And also, I just want to put this out there too. I don't know how to say this without being rude, but I'm just going to be direct because I'm not here to please the world like some, but I know I get comments sometimes just like, well, you need to leave California. I'm like, well, it's easier said than done. And what I mean by that is sometimes things are tied here where you can't just get up and leave. Like if you're going to sell your house, you got to wait and sell your house. You know what I mean? And then the market is so high right now. Like, so we need to be supportive of people in transition, but also too, like, there's always a backstory. Like, people just can't get up and go, especially when you have children, especially when you have other things that are tied here that you have to shift and put somewhere else. You know what I mean? So we need to be mindful of that. I know it's a bit of a loud, messy video to some, but I've talked to so many people in the last several weeks how people feel very defeated and alone. And, I have a couple buddies in the military and they're just like, I'm just counting down, Adri, to get out of here. And I only got a few more years. And it's sad. I have buddies in the military. They're just like, man, Adri, is this sad that I know we're supposed to be present in life right now? I got a baby, I got family, I got my wife, but I'm just ready for a new president. And I was like, no, you're not alone, because a lot of us feel that way because it's affecting everybody. It's affecting all of us, but we need to lean on each other. We need to lean on the community that we are, especially as conservative, as patriots. I know there's all this division too. Well, I'm a constitutionalist. I'm a this. I'm a patriot. I love America. I'm pro-freedom and doing whatever's good for you. Okay? I'm not for this communism and I'm not going to back down to it. I just wanted to say that today. If you're feeling down and out, you're not alone. And now is the time We need to take matters into our own hands, control what we have control over, and most importantly, protect our peace with any type of toxicity that we don't need to have in our circle. I hope you liked today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you on the next one.